Hi guys, so we are finally doing part 2 of our Dreamlight Valley decoration thingy. There is also a tour at the end as well, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I know this has taken me a while to get this episode out. But this part, I don't know what you want to call this, to get it out though. But it took me a while to, oh well, if you didn't know, I have seriously injured myself big time. And yeah, getting up and going to my desk and all of this kind of stuff is just not great, basically. So yeah, so sitting down and finishing my valley, then doing this voiceover, then editing it, and then doing the tour. So it's been a bit of a much, been a bit long. No, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I'm sorry. Anyway, so we are starting off on Dazzle Beach. First things first, we are just doing the little farming area for the biome. I think I mentioned in my last video that I like to do little farms on every biome, kind of just with the crops that you can buy from that biome. So this one is corn, corn, tomatoes and sugar cane, I think, for the beach biomes. That's what I did. And this is where I put like my runner's house and her boat, where you can get the fish and stuff, and it looks very nice. This is Prince Eric's castle. I also put Stitch over here. This is like this section of the beach anyway, because there's like two sections to the beach. Ursula is over there, and then on the separate little island by Skull Rock is Ariel, I think, yes. And then on the other part of the beach we have Donald, and we have Maui as well, I think. I hope I'm getting this right. But yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, and also I'm just finding other random little things that I want to put in other biomes. Don't mind me. But yeah. I don't really know what else to say. But yeah, I'm very happy with my valley, and obviously I've played in my valley a couple of times since doing this big makeover, and yeah, I'm still really happy with it. Yeah, I think it looks really grey, and it looks actually like, it doesn't look plain anymore. It actually has some life to it, and yeah, I think it's cool. And I think my character, my valley characters, or whatever you want to call them, my villagers or something, yeah, they seem to enjoy it too. Sounds ridiculous, I know. But yeah, so yeah, we're working on Dazzle Beach. Obviously I wanted to put lots of deck chairs and stuff out. I like to give them, like, my little villagers, like a little section of their own that kind of has personality wise kind of stuff. So Stitch has this like surfboards and stuff, but Wanna has her boat. Maui has his he has a big old statue by his house, because that's a very Maui thing to do. It's the best way of putting it. So yeah, I definitely worked hard on that. I'm really excited. I'm waiting for my next payday, because obviously it's Christmas time. I ain't got a lot of spare money to be spending on video games. But hopefully my next payday, because I brought all the presents and everything now. So I'm all good shopping wise for Christmas. So yeah, but so by my next payday, other than bills and stuff, I should, don't mind that, that's my alarm. I should be able to get the new expansion pack, which is Wish Blossom Ranch, and I'm really excited. And Snow White is gonna be in it, and that's what I'm mostly excited about, not gonna lie. I love Snow White. Snow White has always been my favourite since I was a child. In fact, one of my mum's friends, I think it's my mum's friend, or maybe my father's friend, I don't know. But she actually handmade me a Snow White dress, and I wore that thing all of the time. slash to many years later I find out that I'm autistic. So yeah, that didn't play a part in me wearing this dress all the time. But yeah, anyway, I wore it all of the time. It was one of my favourite things in the entire world. Yes, and I still have a cross-stitch Snow White picture that my mum made for me God knows how long ago now. I still own it though, I still have it, and it's still very much a loved thing that I have in my house. So yeah, Snow White is definitely what I'm looking forward to, but obviously, you know, having horses, getting to ride horses and stuff, that sounds really cool as well. As somebody who grew up in a family who used to keep horses and was riding them and whatever else, I like horses. I think they're great animals. Also, if you didn't know, horses have some of the wildest personalities you could ever imagine. They're just completely bonkers. Also, just a little update, if anybody is interested, if you go over to my second channel, which is linked down below, it always is, I have some new music out, so please go and listen. Yeah, I've worked really hard on it, and one of them is actually a Christmas song, kind of. It's not holly and jolly, but it's Christmas related. But yeah, please go and check that out. It's the third. I have 3 songs uploaded up there now. So yes, go and check them out, please. It will mean a lot to me. Other than that, on my second channel, I just have some other random little videos on there. Anything that's not game related, really. So if you're interested, it's always linked down below. So yeah, go check that out too, please. Also, the landscaping of this beach was what really brought it all together, and just made it into something amazing. And plus, we've still got tons of room on this bit of beach as well. So there's still more that we can do to it if we really want to. And that's great. I really enjoy it. Also, obviously, other than like what you see in these videos, I have played the game in between, and so there's little bits that I've just unlocked, or little things that I just discovered that I already own, that I didn't put in already, that I do, and you know, so there is that. Now we are in the Forest of Valour. What are we starting with over here, other than putting out all of the items? I don't really know. What are we working on first? The beasts area, I guess. Beast and Bow, probably. I just have to guess because I honestly don't remember. This was like so long ago that I made this. Yes. Oh, this is Wally and Eva's area. I give them a little greenhouse. Yeah. So yeah, because you unlock this with the Halloween star path or something like that, so I thought I would give them this because it's kind of like oddities and stuff, and Wally's all about oddities and random things, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this here. I think it's gonna look cool. I want him and Eva to live close together because, you know, they're in love. And yeah, it just looks great. And outside, well, I fence off their little area with these bushes, and then I put the produce stalls and stuff like Goofy's and Tiana and Mulan's stall outside of it, just because then it's like a little area for shopping, I guess. I don't know what's the best way to put it, but yes. And yeah, I give Belle and the Beast a very grand entrance area. There's still more fencing I need to put out there, but I haven't gotten that far yet. Yeah, but I must admit, this part was probably the bit that I struggled the most on, layout wise, in the forest. I couldn't figure out where I wanted anything. I get it right in the end, and it looks great in the end, and everything works. But yeah, it does have one of the biggest changes though, because when I first did this, Cinderella wasn't even in the game yet. So now that Cinderella's in the game, I have unlocked her, and she now lives here as well. But you will see in the tour the changes for that as well, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I gave them a very grand thing. I think this was before I even unlocked Cogsworth and Lumiere as well. I think, cause I don't even think that when I made this you could unlock them yet, but I don't remember. My memory is awful. But yeah, I don't know. It all works out in the end. Yeah, I don't know where else I'm going with this, so but I do get there eventually. Yeah, Tiana's little house is over here. I thought that'd be good to keep by the stalls, and I put her slow cooker thingy there as well, so it's like easy access for her. I don't know, that's just what I did. And I put like a little, I don't know what you would call it, just like a little sit down area kind of thing next to our house, kind of with some picnic blankets and stuff. I don't know what you would call it, but it's kind of just like an area where you can just sit and have a good gab with your mates or whatever, I suppose. Yeah, that's the best way of putting it. And then this area over here is Mulan's house, and I put Mushu's dragon sculpture, which annoyingly you can't put the path underneath, which was really annoying, but it's fine. I put him over here too. But yeah, this was kind of like this section of the valley, of the forest. I was like, where am I putting anything? I don't know. I can't figure it out. The only thing I know is I wanted Mushu's statue there, but that was about it. That's as much as I got. Am I already working on the Frosted Heights? Did I give up with the forest? I think I temporarily gave up with the forest. Okay, so we've temporarily given up with that. Just working on the Frosted Heights now instead. Oh no, we're back doing the lions. Yeah, so over in the Frosted Heights, the only villagers I have up here is Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Olaf, etc. I don't know why I said etc, because that's all of them, and Vanellope's house as well, because I mean I don't like Vanellope's house whatsoever. I think it looks god awful, but I had to put it somewhere, and I figured, you know, it kind of works here because it looks kind of like a big ice cream cone, so I will put it here and hope for the best, I suppose. Yeah, but I do love these little lights I have. I think this came with last year's winter star bath. I think that's what they came with. But they're just like the perfect street lights for this biome, if you ask me. I think the frozen sculptures are part from that as well. But I can't remember, it was ages ago. Also, I just realised I never finished that snowman. He's finished now. I haven't finished now, but apparently he wasn't finished when I did this. Yeah, I kind of, you know, he was part of last year's Star Path. Well, he wasn't part of the Star Path. He was like one of the extra like things to do. It's like a puzzle, but I started him, then and then I forgot about him. But I have finished him now, so yes. And this is just me building a little section for the farming area for the biome. I don't know, I just wanted these really cool lanterns as like the gateways, I guess gateways, but I couldn't make it equal on both sides no matter how hard I tried. I figured it out in the end though, and it looks fine. No, that's the best way to put it. It looks fine. I don't spend a lot of time in Frosted Heights, so I'm not really that bothered, but yes. I'm glad I also had like a near abundance of this pathway because it was needed a lot. I used it a lot. Oh, I'm trapped inside a pumpkin. Yeah, so this is the Vanellope area. I do put some of Vanellope's pathways and stuff. And I did put some of her candy around as well, but for some reason it's not there anymore. The last time I played the game, her candy wasn't there anymore, and I don't know where it is. So I don't know if it didn't save when I put it down or what, but I'm gonna have to redo that, I think, at some point when I can be bothered. But yeah, I kind of just made Vanellope's house work as best as I can, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I really don't like it. It's the only house that I really hate, to be honest. The rest of them you can quite easily fit in to one of the biomes at least, but Vanellope's one, it sticks out and it looks ridiculous. So, I don't know if anybody else agrees with that, but personally I think it's the worst house in the game. Yeah, and I'm just digging up the plots for the little farm area. Well, it's aubergines, or if you live in other countries, it's eggplant. And what else is here? Onions. No, onions is down in the forest. I can't remember what else you can buy up here. Cucumbers, I think, and something else, but I don't remember. Yeah, that's what you can plant in here. Oh, asparagus, that's what it is. Yeah, so planting all of that kind of stuff. Thankfully it was snowing in the game, so I didn't have to water any of this. But yeah, it's just a simple little farm area and it looks nice, so quite happy with that. Yeah, I wanted to put the fence here, but Kristoff's stupid sleigh was annoying me, but I got it in the end. It worked out in the end. And yeah, I've still got so much decorating to do on this little area. I can't believe it took me so long to do all of this. It must have taken me hours of in-game time just to get this right. Are we staying in the forest now, or are we leaving again? Who knows? I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, we're back in Frosted Heights apparently. Doing a little seating thing around this area, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is kind of like the garden is what I'm going to call it. It's got some thrones and a piano. I don't know, it's like a makeshift garden. I guess it's the best way to put it. Oh, and I put a couple of these little like snowman plushies around as well, which is really cute. And this really beautiful willow tree. It looks amazing, and then tons and tons of these pine trees, because I really wanted it to look nice and try and cover up that stupid house as much as I could. Yeah, and then obviously put all the bushes and everything else down. Yeah, also I don't remember, did I put a pathway from Vanellope's down to the end? I might have done. I hope I did. The last time I played the game I think I did, so hopefully there's a pathway there, because it kind of just ends. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Oh yes, here we go, here's the pathway, yay. Yeah, it looks actually completed now, which is great. Yeah, but there's also still some room up in Frosted Heights as well, so there's still more that we can do over there. And we are actually back in, oh, I got a new house, just changing things over here. Yeah, but we're going back to the forest now, and I finally have an idea of what I'm going to do. So this is going to be Mulan's little training camp. It's going to have some stuff, you know, for her to train the soldiers, and then she's going to live close by to it. And we also put Alice's house up here as well, with a few other like Wonderland things. And I do eventually get the Cheshire Cat as well, and he ends up sitting up here in the valley too. Not the valley, the forest of Valour. He ends up sitting up there too. So yeah, so this is the little training area I'm just building up. This is the bit that changes, because I end up putting tents next to it, but then when I unlocked Cinderella I wanted her to be up here, so one of the tents is gone and the other tent is moved into the training area. So that's what I did with that. But yeah, now I have to decorate outside Cinderella's house. But I don't know what to do yet. So, but we'll figure that out. This is a little meeting area that I was talking about. Yeah, I'm just finding some picnic blankets and everything. I put a little fire pit thing, which I wish you could light it, but you can't. Because I just think it will look really cool if it was lit up. I don't know. Maybe I can find something else at some point that you can actually light up to change it. too. And then this is where I put the little farm area for this. I put it by the little windmill. And obviously making tons and tons of pathways because it takes forever. Oh yeah, there's Alice's house, so I do move her up here. Oh yeah, and I put some little market stalls down by the meeting area as well. Yeah, because why not? You can sit there, have a gab, have a cup of tea, and yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and decorating Alice's little section. I really like Alice in Wonderland, so I was quite happy to have all of this stuff to play around with. Yeah, and then obviously the landscaping, we've got to make it look like a forest after all, so we got to add all those plants and the trees. I mean, when you're making a forest, you can't really put not enough trees, so yeah, we do go a bit ham on the trees, to be honest. I think we put pine trees up here. What else did we put up here? I can't remember. Obviously the ferns and the bushes. I think I put a couple of the Japanese maple trees up here because they're just my favourite. They're beautiful. But yeah, I definitely put pine trees up here. I don't know if I put birch trees up here too. Can't remember. But yes, it looks great in my opinion. I think it definitely does look like a forest. Yeah, just still putting bushes in. I was going ham on the bushes really, quite clearly, as you can tell. I like how each biome kind of has their own like set bushes and ferns for each biome, so you can get the same landscaping but it matches everywhere that you can kind of put it, so it always makes sense where you're putting it. Yeah, so I'm filling the place up with pine trees as much as I can. Oh yeah, yes, yeah, I add a couple of the Japanese maples in because they're so beautiful. And I say couple, but I think I went a bit crazy and added too many, but oh wow. They're beautiful, so I did go a bit mad, but it's a forest, you need to have lots of stuff in it. Okay, and now we are going down to the final biome that we need to sort out, and this is the Glade of Trust. So yeah, obviously I go around, I get rid of all the rocks and the mushrooms and everything, so we can actually build stuff up here. So down here we have Merlin, we have Merida, and we have Flynn, who lives down here. And yeah, I don't know, it actually looks really like it would be like great temperature wise and really chill, and you can kind of just imagine the smell that this glade would have, you know, like, I don't know, I think the glade is one of my favourite biomes, I'm not gonna lie, just because it I don't know, it looks like a place that I would quite enjoy to like just sit and chill in. So yeah, anyway, I'm doing the little farm area for this biome. Yeah, just refilling my energy. Yeah, so just doing the little farm area. Yeah, so we've got canola oil, we've got, oh my god, I honestly don't remember any of it, but I also put the coffee beans bushes in here, so I remember that we have coffee beans. Oh god. And I do put Goofy's stall just outside the little farm area. And trying to think of the words because I'm losing all the words now. But we are only got a couple of minutes left of this, so thankfully I don't have to try and figure out what to say for much longer. Yeah, this is the only bit that's not completely finished. The pathways aren't completely finished because I need to make more. I just haven't gotten around to it. Because every time I log on to finish the pathways, I get distracted by other quests and everything else. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing that I need to do is just finish the pathways up in this area. But it shouldn't be too difficult. And obviously, like I said, I do have the tour video for you guys. That's coming up just after this clip, so we're gonna do a tour together, and my avatar is just going to be running around my valley for you, showing you everything as best as I can. So yeah, so you're gonna see that. Um, but yeah, is there anything else I need to tell anybody? I don't think so. I think that's all I really need to say. We talked about the build, we talked about my other channel, we talked about stuff like that. So yeah, I think other than that, we're all good now. I think there's nothing else really to say. So yeah, enjoy the tour. I've already filmed it, so enjoy it. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching me decorate my valley over the last 2 parts. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it. And yeah, I don't know if you enjoyed this, then I might do the same for Eternity Isle and Storybook Vale as well, maybe, and eventually Wish Blossom Ranch, if you would like. I was also thinking about doing some Let's Play videos for the Wish Blossom Ranch DLC as well, so maybe we'll see if that happens. I mean, I would quite enjoy that. I think that would be fun. So yeah, let me know. You probably won't, but if you do, that'd be great. I don't know how else to put it, really. And then obviously the last thing we are doing, we're just adding in all the landscaping and the trees and everything, making this place look kind of a little bit swampy, to be honest, but not gross swamp, kind of like chill swamp. You know, like Shrek's swamp. You know, it's called a ogre swamp, but it's actually kind of lush and nice looking. Yeah, that kind of idea. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. So again, enjoy the tour, and then let me know anything about making more Dreamlight Valley videos in the comments. And yeah, and obviously subscribe if you enjoyed it, because it's always fun to get new subscribers for the channel and to be able to share my ramblings with other people. It's pretty great. So yes, let me know. Yes, I'm literally struggling for what to say on the last like 20 seconds of this video before the tour. So yeah, just let me know. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else, but I will see you all in the tour video just now, in a second. Yes, now. Yes, now. Okay, so I have finally been able to sit down and film this tour for you. Now, since I filmed the actual like decorating episode, there has been a few changes because I now have Joy and Sadness and Cinderella, so I now have all the realms and Cinderella. So yes, there's been a few changes, but I thought we'll start in the plaza and we will go from there. So behind me, obviously, you can see my Dreamlight Castle. I got the Halloween one because I think it's really cool, and I don't care if it's not Halloween anymore. I'm still Halloweening it up. I always am. That's kind of just how I am with life. And let's start with my little plaza. So from the fountain, straight forward, obviously we have a beautiful little area where you can sit down and admire this statue of Walt Disney and Mickey. We have a little apple tree orchard kind of little thing there, very cute. Just some picnic benches with some games on it, and then Kristoff's stall, which is very handy, and some balloons because I had them, so I was like, you know what, let's put some balloons here, that'd be fun. And then this is my little waterfall section. This rug is supposed to look like water, but you know, whatever. There's my little waterfall section, looks very pretty. Around here we have Remy's restaurant and his house, and obviously a little like dining area out here as well. And then here we have Mike and Sully's house. Coming around this way we have our blueberry bushes, which is very handy. Yep. And then onto the other side of the plaza we have Joy and Sadness's house there. I have my little like friend pod thing there. This is Goofy's little house with a little workbench in there. And then this is Mickey's house, and he's got a little statue of himself over there. And then just a little flower bed area with some benches that you can sit on. And then through here I have a clock which I really like. And we have Daisy's clothing store with some of my designs on there. I'm not very good at designing, but it looks great.
This valley is the most amazing place I've ever
This
seen.
is Buzz's truck thing. And this is my Scrooge shop is up here. So yes, that is my plaza.
This valley is just too adorable.
Now let's go down into our meadow. Takes a while. This is my concert area. Yes, it looks very cool. Really like it. We have a little photo booth over here. Little picnic blankets for the people watching the show, obviously. Some popcorn machines. This little like snack machine. Yeah, just a little concert area, which is cool. And then coming over here, we have this statue of, I can't remember what his name is, but he's from Inside Out, I think. And we have Tiana's Palace, this is restaurant here. And then over here, we just have a little outdoor seating area for her restaurant. Very cute, and a little gazebo with a long table. And then we have, up here we have Minnie's house and her little garden. And then we have Woody's carousel here. And we also just have these big building block things there, because it's Woody. This is Daisy's house, and the little garden for her Daisy. Over here we have Goofy's store and a couple of other little stall items, so it looks like he's got like a bigger shop over here. It's very cute, and that's by the fairy godmother's house because she has a pumpkin house, so it's like, yeah, we'll put her by the little farm area. So we have our gooseberries, our raspberries, our cherries and our lemons. We have a couple more lemon trees in here as well. Not lemon trees, cherry trees, because we don't have room. We got our meadows vegetables that you can buy from the store growing here, and obviously Wally's little garden as well. So that is our meadow. We're going to go down into our glade. Now some of the pathways aren't completed in my glade, but yeah, I'm getting there eventually. So our glade is not as furniture heavy, it's more so nature heavy. We've got some big trees. We do have a bench down by this pond though, which is nice. And then across here, over here we have a little outdoor kind of camping area, I guess you could say. It's just like a place you can sit and chill by the waterfall. There's some more stuff I want to do in this glade, I'm just not sure what yet. This is obviously where the big tree is, where Mother Gothel lives, and then that's where I have my fountain. Not fountain, well. This is where Flynn lives, and he lives next door to Merida. And they had their little archery area here where they can do archery battles and whatever. And then if you come straight over, we have our first Dreamlight tree growing here. This is where Merlin lives. And he's got some books and stuff all scattered about and a telescope fitting for him. And then this is the Glade of Trust farm area, so we have our coffee bushes and the vegetables that you can buy here. And then this is just where we have a little water pump, which is fun. And then we also have obviously Goofy's store for this area as well. Then if we come down into our beach, we first have Donald's boat right here, docked up on shore. Over here we just have some picnic benches with a campfire and a little ice cream stand. And obviously a fountain as well when you come down the steps. We have some beach blankets and umbrellas and another campfire as well. And then we have this big statue of Maui because that's Maui's house right there. And I thought if anyone's going to have a giant statue of themselves outside of their own home, it's going to be Maui. And I also have this lifeguard chair thing as well, which is fitting for a beach, so we popped that in there. And then across the beach we have some lanterns on this bridge as well, as you can see. We have the little Is this from Turning Red? I think it is. Little Turning Red thing there. We have a couple more beach blankets and a campfire, and we have some little deck chairs looking out over here. There is Ariel's house there. Another fountain. This is where Stitch lives. He's got his surfboards and he's got some hammocks as well. Yeah, so that's Stitch's house. This is where my fountain is over here. Over here we just have a little eating area with a shaved ice fan and Goofy's store. And then if you go into here, we have the banana trees, the coconut trees, and then the vegetables for the biome. And then out here we have Moana's fish boat with her canoe club sign.
So many amazing
and this is obviously Moana's house. And then we have Prince Eric's house here. And he's got a statue of himself outside of his house too. Then we just have a couple more boats out here. I'm going to pretend these are the boats for the canoe club.
Again.
And then this is obviously Ursula's house over here. We're fine for this. Alright, up into the forest of Valour. When you come up, you first have the Wally sign up here. And then we have a little stall area. So we have Tiana's little slow cooker thing and her little meal store. We have Goofy's store, and then over here we have Mulan's tea store and a couple more little like store things there. In this little garden section is where we have Eve and Wally and just some stuff I think that they would like, so like a giant sandglass, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. And then just some stuff in here, a little gazebo and a little working bench. Yeah, just some stuff that I think that they would enjoy. Over here we have our farm for the area. Looks very nice with a little windmill. And then coming back this way we have Tiana's house. And then we have the Cheshire Cat's tree. Then we have a little seating area with a flower light. So some picnic blankets. I wish this thing lit up because that would be really cool, but it doesn't. And then just a couple of stalls just to buy some odds and ends, I suppose, for your picnic. We have a little fountain over here, and this is Belle and the Beast's castle with the big lions and the big pillars. They've definitely got the better housing area over here. And then there's their little date night area over here. And then we keep going. And across this bridge here, we have obviously Mushu's statue. Across this way we have our little Alice in Wonderland. So we've got Alice, the fountain, Alice's house, a couple of the croquet little dudes, tower. Yeah, so she's got her own little kind of section over here. And then here we have Mulan's house, and through this way we have a little training camp little setup that I've got up here. And I guess Merida and Flynn can come up here and do the archery too. It's like a little training camp for them. And then over here we just have Cinderella's house, which isn't really decorated because I only just unlocked her, but that's where she lives. And then coming up into our icy area, this is Vanellope's house. Yeah, I still don't like Vanellope's house, but it looks like it here. A little fountain. I chose this one because it looks almost like it's been frozen, which works. One of the little snowman dudes. And then I put these little panels up just to like separate it a little bit. Yeah, and then we have these lights around the place as well, which look really nice here. And then over here we just have Goofy's store and some more vegetables that you can buy. And then this is our little farm for this biome. And then we just have a little workbench out here as well, which is always handy to have some of those. Christoph's sleigh, a fountain, and we have Elsa's and that's house, and another little snowman dude. And then a little sitting area out here with a piano and stuff, and another one of our Dreamlight trees. And that's where our well is over here. And then I just got these. So we've got Belle and the Beast's little snow angels, and then this Cinderella pumpkin thing. And then over here we have just some ice sculptures, carriage, and our little snowman family. So very cute. Alright, now we're going to go over to our sunlit platter. I'm just going to fly there so we don't have to run through the entire forest. Get there! So this is the sunlit plateau. This is where the wilder brings you out. Over here we have our little stall area, building area, transport area, whatever you want to call it. We've got another shaved ice stand. Our Dreamlight tree is over here by the pond, which looks really nice here if you ask me. Which of course I'm going to think that because I'm the one who decorated all of this. Over here we have a beautiful fountain which looks really good. And over here we have Nala and Simba's and Pumbaa's and Timon's house. And a little lounging rock thingy. And some more water, a fancy tree. And they've got this like separation. This is a whole path down to the other section, but you can come across here. And here we have Aladdin's and Jasmine's house. Through here we have our little farm area for this biome. And what is her name? Why have I forgotten her name? Mirabelle's house. And then we have Goofy's stall here. And just a little like seating area for you to sit and have some food. Another little transport truck and the cocoa bean trees here. And then down here we just have some seating. And then this like cool thing to cool off because you're in the sunlit plateau is hot here. And then we just have Scar's area. I kept it very barren because it just suits him. But I did give him a little mountain block as well. And then up into our final biome we have our Forgotten Land. So I have a witch cabinet. I used these torches everywhere because I thought they looked cool. And I have another one of these constant billboards up here. This is our little pumpkin patch, covered in pumpkins, and that's also where the wow brings you out. Just a little wagon. This is where Goofy's stall is. I haven't gotten rid of all of my stuff, which I thought I did. And just like a raw iron thingy that I need to put some stuff on, but I haven't got any stuff for it yet. Just got some pumpkins, some spooky Halloween trees, some cobwebs, lots of pumpkins everywhere. As you can tell, Halloween is my favourite season, so I have stuff everywhere, some thorny pillars, big, more spooky trees. This is where my house is, and it just has some brooms and a knight and a pumpkin bench just outside, so yeah, that's very, very fun, and some candles. This is my big old cauldron, which is very cool. I like it very much. And then just this well that was part of the Halloween event. This is where that big thorny tree thing is. This is another spooky tree, and this little tree as well. He's also from the Halloween event. This is where our biome's farm area is. Some more spooky trees. This is kind of like our ruins section, but I have made it so you can sit here and have some to eat. And then I've got this cooking thing here as well. So yeah, that's kind of our little ruins section. And then we just got a well here, and then this is where Jack and Sally live, and I'll just have the walk-in bathtub. This is some other spooky stuff, and the Halloween tree. This tree over here is from the Halloween event as well, I think. Over here we just have another little seating area, another picnic blanket. And my little house for all my other little companions I have. The organ. Oh, I didn't know it lit up and stuff, that's cool. And then this is where my Dreamlight tree is for this biome. And then lastly, we just have this little puppet theatre area that you can sit down and watch. So yes, this is my entire thing. I'm just going to stand here for the ending. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. And yeah, have a great day or night or wherever it is you are in the world. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Awesome. Yeah, cool. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm injured, so I can barely sit at my desk, but was okay. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Bye, guys.